Oh, baby. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, let's wait for some people to join. It is not public yet. This number does not work just yet. We're gonna wait like a couple minutes. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait a couple minutes. It does not work yet. 2 streams in a row is unheard of. Shut up. I'm here, okay? Because I'm so nice. How we doing, everybody? Good day, good day. We'll get this going in a couple minutes. I'm curious if anyone will even call in, but we've done this on the Twitch before. So the number doesn't work yet. It doesn't. I'm gonna turn it on in a couple minutes. Please, like, okay, you know, let me wait. Let's wait another minute or two for more people to come in, and then I'll get into the details of it. Yeah. What the? Oopsie. Where'd I go? So how we doing? This should be a fun concept. Yeah. Bada boom, bada bam. Actually, here, let me put this here. Move that over there. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Hold on. All right. Goofy, I'll laugh. Baby. 2 streams in a row, almost like it's a job. Don't say that word. I'm really caffeinated right now. I'm drinking like this large coffee, bro. Which means good content, right? Should be some fun content. Should we get this started? Any question that you have, you can put them in the chat, although I prefer that you call the number once I turn it on. Okay, I guess I'll lay a couple ground rules. Have common sense. You can ask me anything about, it doesn't even have to be Jewish related. I don't care. Ask me anything. You know, we're here for a good time. And I have the right to just completely not answer your question and be a piece of shit. So there's that as well. You could say, do we confess our sins? You could do whatever you want. Just don't go against any guidelines, or I'll just freaking hang up on you. And while I'm on the phone with someone, for the love of God, don't call if I'm on the phone with them, okay? I'm gonna put it on Do Not Disturb anyways, but it just makes it easier for the stream. So if I'm on the phone, don't call, just wait for me to hang up. There is like a 15-second stream delay though, so that should be fun. If the call from Israel, does it cost money? Well, I don't know. I have no clue. If you have a phone, great. It should probably work on Wi-Fi. I have no clue. I literally have no clue. Should we get this started, guys? Who's ready? I don't think we're ready. Can we get a ready in the chat, please? Wait, let me make sure my stream title has the correct number. Na. Yeah, we got some people. Okay, that should be the right number. Yeah, obviously, guys, this is a temporary number. Okay. All right. It seems we're ready. Yeah, there's like a 10-15 second stream delay. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it on, bro. I don't know, like there's nothing else to say here. Okay, it's on. It should be receiving calls right now. And now we wait. Ask the Rabbi, bro. Hello? Well, there's a stream delay, so it's probably going to take you guys a second. Worst comes to worst, I could put this on my Instagram story and people will call in through there. If we don't have enough eyeballs. Oh, someone's on the phone. Okay.
Call from
Garrett.
Darius?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, Darius, you're on Ask the Rabbi, bro. What's your question?
All right. So, I'm Jewish, too.
What's up?
Formerly. Okay. So, if this fine chick, right?
What?
Asked
Sorry?
me to pull up. If this fine girl, right? This beautiful woman.
Okay.
Asked me to pull up and do the deed. What's an excuse for my religion?
Yo, so you could be like to, what did you say? Fine chick? Is that what you said?
Yes.
So you should probably say, yo, what up, shawty? I'm a God-fearing individual, you know, and according to my religious beliefs, I cannot go all that way, unless I am married to you, you know? So either she'll have to respect that, or maybe you could like propose to her the next time you see her and marry her. Would that be like an option? Yeah?
That's a good option.
All right, man. I hope there's some good advice, man. Good luck, dude.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Of course, this is my job at the end of the day. All right, have a good one, bro.
Yeah.
Next call. Yeah, guys, it says not available. That means I'm on the phone. Shut up. Stop spamming. It's available now. I told you, when I'm on the phone, it's not going to be available. Mods, do your job. So, Tzvi, can you go to second base? Kind of. No, you shouldn't.
Call from.
Hi, Rabbi. This is Vic.
That sounds like
To
a
accept,
child.
press 1.
Yo, what's up, bro? You're speaking with the rabbi. What's your question?
Yo, Rabbi. Actually, I didn't expect to actually get it. I never even had a question.
Are you serious? You know that there's people waiting in line for this prestigious phone call.
My question is, can you subscribe to my channel?
Yo, shut up. Get out of town. Who does this kid think he is? Get out of town. I'm not subscribing to bro's channel, bro. Yeah, I'm going to work on the stream delay, guys. I still don't know how to fix it. I have good Wi-Fi. This doesn't happen on Twitch, but... Someone's calling.
Call from.
Louise.
Louise.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, Louise. You're with the rabbi, bro. What's your question?
Hello.
What's
What
up?
do I tell a girl that I really like? Like, what do I ask her?
What do you ask her? Well, what do you like about her?
Her smile, her eyes.
Okay, so why don't you tell her that you like her smile and her eyes? Oh, and like do the Riz face after? Do you have a good Riz face?
I don't know. My
You don't
cousin
know?
told me to ask her what brand is her microwave.
What? What'd you say?
Should I ask her what brand her microwave is?
Why would you ask about her microwave?
Question. I'm interested in.
Huh? What? Dude,
I'm interested in her microwave.
okay, bro. I can't help you with this. Have a good one, bro. bro wanted to ask about her microwave. Guys, there's a simple solution. Just don't talk to women, because they're scary. Okay. Next number, please. This has been pretty good so far.
Call from.
Asher.
To accept, press.
Yo, what up, Asher? You're with the rabbi. What's up? What's your question?
Yo, this is really sad. I just missed my laser.
Missed your what?
Bro, hit the Pentagon.
You hit. Okay. These guys are cringe, bro. Come on, guys. We're better than this. Guys, I will not stand for these shenanigans. Okay, we're here for like real concrete, for like some real concrete things. You know what I mean? Yeah. But please, the best advice is to not talk to a woman, bro. Okay, what do we got?
Call from.
The big T.
The big T.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, the big T. What's your question, bro?
Sorry, bro. I actually just had a question, religious based.
Oh, please, finally, yes, please.
So personally, I'm a Christian, but I was just wondering, like, what made you want to become a rabbi? Is it just because of where you were raised or like your family's beliefs, or did you like do your own research and kind of figured out that's what fits with you best?
That's a great question. Yeah, bro. I was like brainwashed since I was a child, you know? To like, nah, low key, like, obviously I grew up in like a religious household and I grew up Jewish, but the decision to actually stick through with it and follow through and actually end up becoming a rabbi was fully my own. I mean, obviously that's usually what people end up doing, but when I was like 15, 16, I had like an internal thought about like all this stuff, like, what it means to me. And, I decided personally that, I believe in Judaism and that I inevitably want to become a rabbi. So yeah, I would say that internally it ended up being my own personal decision as I got older.
All right. Yeah, that's amazing, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Hey,
Congrats on all your success, too.
thank you, man. Yo, I'm proud of you, bro. Yo, have a nice day, man.
You too. You too.
Yeah. He's proud of me? Yeah. Wow. That's really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice, man. Really. Okay, well. By the way, like, assume the second I end. Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Call from.
The
To accept.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's your question?
So I'm a Roman Catholic, and I was just wondering if it's allowed for a Catholic and a Jewish person to get married.
Okay, so like here's the deal, basically. I mean, legally, technically, freedom of choice, you could do whatever the hell you want, but in the Jewish religion, it's promoted that a Jew should marry a Jew because we want to have Jewish babies because there's not a lot of Jews because we keep on dying. But you have freedom of choice, you can do whatever the hell you want, technically speaking.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah, Jews try to marry Jews to make more Jews type shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, all right. I appreciate the question, bro.
All right. Yeah. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bro's on something. Guys, no offense. They keep on killing us, so we need to have more Jewish babies, bro. Yo, if there's any ladies watching, just never mind. All right. We wait and we wait.
Call from.
Roni.
Yoni. Oh, this is a
To
Jew right
accept,
here.
press 1. To send a voice.
Yo, what's your question, Yoni?
So I know when your parent dies, you're meant to say Kaddish for them, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to say
So
like a
what
prayer.
happens if you're adopted and your parent dies?
What happened? That's actually a freaking good question. I'm pretty sure you. Shit. Low-key. I'm pretty sure you would say it for them. But I'm gonna be fully honest. I've never thought of that. But there's 100% an answer. But I low-key don't know that. I'm gonna be fully blunt. Yeah.
Well, speaking of adopted, do you want to adopt me?
Yo, get the hell out of here. I'm not adopting you, bro. Okay. Yo, Taco Boy 2002, thanks for the $2. How can I call you? There's a number. And whenever I'm not online with someone, you call. Type shit. That's such a good question. I never thought about that. Someone else for sure thought about it, and there's for sure an answer, low-key. I'll freaking Google it. For adopted parent. Adopted children are encouraged to say Kaddish for adopted parents, but aren't required. Okay, that's what I thought. Jewboy445, thanks for the $10. How do I call you, Jew? With the number. Thank you so much for the $10, bro. Okay, hold on, I'm answering.
Call from.
Big Noah.
Big Noah.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, Big Noah, what's your question, bro?
All right, bruh. As a Jew, do you indulge in the pack, the ganja, the green leaf?
Do I consume cannabis?
Yes, sir.
I do not. Although I do have I have a lot of friends that partake in the devil's lettuce. Jews are usually a little iffy about it. Like they say you shouldn't because like it doesn't, because it kind of takes you from like a normal state of mind. But I mean, a lot of people I know do it. I personally just don't because I want my frontal lobe to finish developing. You feel me?
Do you think when you're like when you're older, like Like not doing nothing, like retired, just chilling. You think you gonna puff down a little bit?
Probably honest. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hell yeah.
Yo, good question, bro. Thanks for calling.
All right, bro. Have a good day, bro.
You too. You guys are pretty nice, low key. Right? Yo, thanks for the super chats, guys. Really appreciate it. The burning bush was created by Hashem. That is true. This is true news. Yeah.
Call from
Ahmed.
Yo, Ahmed. What's up, bro? What's your question?
Hello, Rabbi. I've got a quick question for you.
Please.
If you are in the synagogue, are you allowed to curse, or is that prohibited?
It's funny. I mean, it's technically, not allowed. You're supposed to keep the synagogue a holy, pure place. But these Jews, not gonna say anyone in specific. They be saying some dirty words. Not all the Jews, some Jews. Majority don't. I may or may not have a struggle with cursing, possibly, but it's definitely frowned upon. So I would not recommend. Yeah.
I'm sure God will forgive you, Rabbi.
I hope so, bro.
Thank you for your call. Have a great one.
Oh, have a good one, bro. Thanks for calling in. Damn. I mean, is it like forbidden or is it just like frowned upon? I mean, you know what I love about this is like I could just not say anything. Now, but I'm genuinely trying to be honest. Just remember that like, I'm still like young and learning, but I could do my best with the information I know. I always get two people calling at the same time when I
Call
open
from
Jacoby.
Jacoby, all right.
To accept, press.
Yo, Jacoby, what's your question, bro?
Yo, what do you think of Kanye West?
That's a great question. I'll be honest, all jokes aside, he makes really good music. I did enjoy his music. I'm not such a big fan. I
agree.
Right?
I think my parents will murder me if I put him on my playlist.
Are your parents Jewish?
I'm Jewish, yeah.
You're Jewish. Listen, I'm not a big fan of his recent songs. Lyrics aren't too nice.
Yeah, those ones are interesting.
Right.
I saw your reaction the second it came out.
That's thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I do think he's going through something, but that doesn't mean he should be using the Jewish people to freaking let all of his crap out. So yeah,
that's true.
Not a big fan. Yeah, but that's my total thoughts, bro. So I appreciate the question.
Yeah. Also, Mac versus PC.
Who? Oh, Mac versus PC. PC, any day of the week. What are we even talking about? There's so much more options.
No.
Yes. Oh, he hung up. Screw you, buddy. Yeah. And stay out. Yeah, that's what I think of you, buddy. Bro hung up on me. Mac? Really? You can't game properly on a Mac. Get out of here. This is fake. The number doesn't work when he isn't in a call. So there's a 15-second stream delay. So you just gotta be lucky. Oh, he's lucky, I guess.
Call from
Arye Mayer.
Wow, this is a Jew. Yo, Arye, what's your question, bro?
Yo, Rabbi, what's good, man?
Oh, what's up?
My fellow Yid.
Please, what's your question, bro?
So you know how you have to keep kosher, right?
For sure, yeah.
So, do you know how cows make the milk, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, through all the internal stuff, yeah.
So, doesn't that mean like you're mixing the meat and milk together?
Oh, yeah, so there's, like, certain parts of the cow that applies to, so, like, you're not allowed to eat from that, but, like, the other parts, it, like, doesn't. I low-key forgot the specifications. I literally learned about this when becoming a rabbi. I literally forgot, though. But there's certain parts of the cow that literally for that reason you're not allowed to touch because those organs that create the milk are, like, touching it. So, yeah.
Yo, wait, I got one more question.
Oh, please, go right ahead.
So you know how, Ashkenazi, because I'm Baharian, bro. I don't know if you know what that is, but I'm
you're Baharian. Is that, wait, is that Syrian or?
No, Uzbek,
Uzbek, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, was that racist? I don't know. I apologize, though. Let's go.
They're all over Queens. I don't know if you know where Queens is, but basically, like basically all of them, like the Sephardis eat the backside of the cow, but the Ashkenazis don't eat the backside because of the Nasha. So like, So why do even though we know how to remove it, how come the Ashkenazim don't eat the backside, even though we know how to remove it?
Because Sephardim like eating ass, bro. Actually, Luke, I haven't heard of this. This is actually this is kind of new to me because I've never, I grew up Ashki with I had no Sephardi friends growing up. I low key I don't.
Yo, I got you, man.
Yeah. Wait, so you be eating the backside of a cow?
Yeah, we have a special butcher in my area.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yo, I'm assuming you live in Crown Heights, right? Or are you like a Shliach somewhere?
No, I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, Cleveland?
What? More south, but yeah.
Yo, I got a buddy who lives in Cleveland.
Yo, screw your buddy. He sucks.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. That wasn't nice.
First you're racist, and then now you're
racist.
You're this? Wow,
I'm not racist. If anything, I love every race the most. Just saying.
Except for the Sephardim, apparently.
Okay, first of all, you know what? There's been this big Sephardim propaganda where y'all say that Ashkenazim don't season their food. I don't know where this fake news came from.
They don't.
No, it's complete lies.
And I went to a Chabad guy's house, and they had the weird Jello made out of the chicken feet and the fried chicken skin and all that stuff. I'm like, that's such an Oski food.
What are you talking about, bro? That is not. We don't know. What are you talking about, bro? We have freaking seasoned chicken, bro. I don't know. It's like Sephardim are having this argument amongst each other. They're yelling at each other about Ashkenazim not having seasoning. Meanwhile, all around these Ashkenazim are seasoning.
All the Ashkis bond over. All Sephardim, all of them bond over it, bro.
Yeah, but you're bonding over something that doesn't exist. I agree that Sephardi food's amazing, but we know how to season, bro. I mean, I don't know. We don't salt our chicken and call it a day, bro.
Or your Heimish potato kugel?
What'd you say?
I said, what are you talking about? Your Heimish potato kugel?
Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out, bro. I know we don't even eat a freaking potato kugel and calling it a day, bro. We have freaking. We put that shit on the grill. We season it. We put all the freaking thingies. You know what I'm saying? This Spartan propaganda. No, I won't have it. It's fake news. And have a good day, sir. Have a good day. This is not. This is fake news, bro. Call her low-key right. Fake news, bro. Get out of town. We season our food, bro. What do you have winning the NBA Finals? I hope the Pacers do it. Freaking Tyrese Halliburton is. I mean, that guy sold his soul or something. I don't know how he makes all those shots. He has a game winner every series he's been in. My fellow Oski, our food sucks ass. Get out of town.
Call from. To accept, press.
Hello.
Yo, what up, bro? You're on there. What's your question?
Oh my god. Hi, Rabbi. I wanted to ask something. Is it permitted in Judaism to read gay fanfics?
Man, what are you talking about, bro? How old is that person, bro? Bro, I don't know if y'all heard what they said, bro, but.
Call from.
Antonio.
Wow. Antonio, what's your question, bro?
This is Maxton. I have a question. So, if you're chayav misa for eating the Gideon Asin, are you chayav misa if you eat ass?
Say that again. Slower. What?
That you're chayav misa if you eat the Gideon Asin.
This is so niche.
Remove it. But if you eat peach, are you also chayav misa?
What do you mean by eating peach?
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Thank you for your time. Yo, what's the matter with you? Yo, that guy was saying some Yiddish too, bro. Yo, what happened to our ultra religious community, bro? What's going on, bro? It's from unknown.
Call from.
Moshe Chaim Zadeh.
Moshe
To accept,
Chaim.
press 1.
Yo, Moshe, what's your question, bro?
So I have a question about the laws of Passover. I cannot eat yeast, but what if my girlfriend has a yeast infection?
Oh, what are you saying, bro? What are we saying, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? It depends if it leavened or... Okay, no, bro. Dang, bro.
Call from
The man.
A man.
to accept.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
What you think about the war right now?
The war?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I don't want to spread any rumors, but I heard that both sides are putting up Jew Boy as the middleman to discuss peace talks. I don't know if you've heard that.
No, that was Trump, bro.
No, that they're nominating me. I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do you think they like bombed them though? Like why do you think they just like went through with the peace talks?
Because I'm like from Ohio or something like that. Guys, no politics. My worst fear. It's all good though because you already know that I run the politics. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Although let's try to keep it politics free. You know what I mean? Don't get involved, Rabbi. You'll make both sides regret it. I can't wait. Then I could create my own nation where I will be the king. Oh, shoot. It's on Do Not Disturb. Guys, when the number doesn't work, that means I put it on Do Not Disturb, which means I'm on the phone with somebody. And there's a 15-second delay on here. So there's a good chance, like, that someone would have called or whatever. Just keep calling, bro. It'll work one of these times. Rabbi Shmuley or... Bro.
Call from
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah. Yo, what's up, Jacob? What's your question?
Yo, could you tell my little brother Kobe some wise rabbi knowledge? He's downstairs beneath me right now.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Yo, Kobe, I just want you to know, bro, you know, you're a young guy. You're probably, hustling around in life trying to figure it out, bro. I just want you to know that it's so over. Yeah, we're cooked, bro. There's nothing we could do, bro. It's over. Don't even get a job,
Okay.
bro. It's done. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. That's just the
It's his turn
reality.
to say something now. It's his turn to say something now. He's playing Roblox while watching YouTube right now.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's playing Roblox and watching YouTube. Yeah, he's cooked. Yep. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's beyond the rabbi's capability. Yeah.
He's failing math.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Bro, he's not moving on. He's not moving on to middle school.
No, don't worry, bro. The Pythagorean theorem will 100% help him with taxes or something, right? I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks, American school, or just school in general, for teaching me the Pythagorean theorem. That was very helpful. Now we wait. Yo, are you guys enjoying this? Can y'all let me know if we're enjoying this in the chat? If we should continue.
Call from
Avi.
Yo, Avi, what's your question, bro?
Yo, I didn't think I was gonna get picked.
What?
Also, I don't think I have a question. Yo, wait.
Why are you calling if you don't have a question?
Wait, do you have a Chabad house?
No?
No.
Oh.
Oh. So, like, what are you the rabbi of?
Bro, I'm just, like, certified. Like, I can make one if I want to, and, like, I could, like, if I technically wanted to, but I'm just, like, chilling. You know what I mean?
Do you, like, learn?
Or, like, yeah, I learn. I do learn, yeah. I try to learn, like, I learn Gemara every day on my free time type stuff. I do chitas, if you know, you know. I learn some Sar B'Tachon. What do you say?
Gemara is boring as hell.
You see, you're technically right, but once you, like, it took me, like, a few years of, like, not enjoying it, and then eventually you sort of learn how genius it is, and it becomes interesting from, like, an intellectual standpoint, because, I don't know, like, it took me time to enjoy it, you know?
I think we should learn it when we're a little bit older, instead of, like, in 7th grade.
Low key, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you. It should be like, it shouldn't be shoved at you in 7th grade. That I agree with. It could be very intimidating, which, I mean, it definitely makes us a lot smarter learning Gemara at a young age. But for me personally, that was stressful, bro. Like they bring you into Gemara really quickly. Like they should ease you into Mishnayos, I think, slower, and then just full on, then get you. Because some people's brains like just do like the Talmud, you know, Gemara is like, it's a certain intellectual thinking you gotta have, and some people literally don't develop that in their brain till they're older. For me, I sucked at learning it until like all of a sudden I was in high school, I was in yeshiva, and things just clicked. That's when things clicked for me. Yeah, before that, I was like, yeah, I just couldn't figure it out. My brain just wasn't developed enough. I don't know, but give it time, bro. Give it time, and hopefully one day you'll enjoy.
I'm gonna like it.
I hope so. I'm
I don't
praying
know
for you,
about
bro.
enjoying.
But,
Like some people like do it once a day. What's that thing called where you do it once a day for like 7 years?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how people do that.
I low-key might start that, actually. I might start it. I kind of want to do it, low-key. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know, bro. I just developed the enjoyment of it. I don't know. But, you know, I hope one day you could, like, see the interest in it. But if not, that's cool, you know. All right. Thanks for your question, bro.
Have a nice day.
You too, bro. You too. Low-key W yap, bro. Jewboy445 with the $2 at this point. Do we just pay to call you? It's not working. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, you just gotta get it at the right time, man. But thanks for $2. Thanks to everyone sending super chats, by the way. Very kind. I do give Meister, by the way. You're actually giving to charity. No, guys, you're actually. Oh.
Call from.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
You think Trump's sexy or what?
Yo, get out of town. He's a very sexy guy. Bro, what are we doing? The rabbi, he's really nice. How long till the next Siyam Shas? I don't know, bro. I haven't started Daf Yomi. It's not really a thing in Chabad because we have this whole thing that you shouldn't like want to rush finishing it. You should want to enjoy learning it. So, but then what ends up happening is we just don't end up learning it. So I low-key want to learn it. Thanks for $2 though.
Call from.
GMP.
To accept.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
Yo, man, I got a question. I know Christianity has a rule for like soldiers killing people and like how God forgives them for that. Is there something for Judaism like for that?
I mean, a discussion in the Talmud about like that you should kill your enemies in war, right? Like the opposing side, if they're like, you know, killing you and like doing terrible stuff to your people, that like you're allowed to kill them and defend yourself, you know?
Yep.
That's sort of the gist of that. That it would be okay to do it in that context, you know?
Yeah, I grew up in a Catholic household, so and I know I'm all aware with it. My family's military, so I just wanted to know because I'm curious.
But yeah, I mean, if it's, you know, for defense, for getting rid of the opposing nation in war, yeah, you know, you're allowed to do it in that context for sure.
I very much appreciate that, man. Keep up the good work with the videos. You always put a smile on my face whenever I watch one of your shorts.
Hey, hell yeah, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
All right. Very nice, very nice. These comments are crazy, bro. Yeah, Chabad doesn't do that, you know what I mean? But like, low-key we should.
Call from.
Damn.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Yo, Sam, what's your question, bro?
Rabbi, it's so cool to speak to you. Oh, wow, I'm already stuttering. What are your thoughts on Rav Soloveitchik and Rav Moshe Feinstein?
Rav Soloveitchik, I know who he is, but I don't know too much about him. Rav Moshe Feinstein, he's pretty chill. I mean, you know, him and the Lubavitch Rabbi had like, you know, good relationship and stuff. You know, holy man, had many rulings, good rulings and stuff, but overall, genius. Freaking, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but he's a pretty holy guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. No, Rav Soloveitchik and the Rebbe were very close friends. Rav founded my school too, which was so cool.
Oh, really?
But I'm modern Orthodox, so that's why I was just wondering what your thoughts on them were.
Nice. Yeah, man. Freaking Jews supporting Jews, man. I mean, they're all great holy guys, so they help spread the light. So.
Dude, Chabad is so much fun. Every time I go to a Chabad, I have the best time. So.
Isn't Chabad like pretty chill like that, bro? I mean, we're pretty.
Yeah,
we do whatever.
There's
man.
a lot of like pictures in the shuls, which is very strange to me. But aside from that, I have the best times when I'm there.
I get it. A lot of pictures of rabbis around, but they don't bite. They're just chilling up there.
Yeah, I know. No, the Rebbe was super smart. It's just there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of radical views in Chabad, but aside from that, it's so much fun. I love Chabad.
Yeah,
people.
No, there definitely is, but overall, we just we just chilling and trying to get more Jews to get closer to the back to religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why it's so awesome. You guys always get people to do mitzvot. It's so cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man.
Rabbi, thank you so much for talking to me, bro.
For sure, it is my honor, bro. Have a good one.
It's your honor. I'm so glad it's your honor.
Oh, yes.
It's my honor to be able to speak to you.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, have a good day, bro.
All right, well, have a good day, Rabbi.
Yep. Wow, so wholesome. Such nice people. Guys, look at all the positivity. It warms my heart. Na. Yeah, we got more viewers today. It seems like people are really enjoying this, so we'll probably do more of this in the future, low-key.
Call from
Menachem Mendel.
To accept, press.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
Yeah, my name is Menachem Mendel.
Is that your real name?
I promise. I go to Chabad.
Okay. Okay, you're trolling. Whatever. What's your question?
No, I am Chabad. You can ask me any Chabad question. I can answer it.
God, you got this lit fish, bro. Come on, bro. Just say, it's fun. All Jews, we're all Jews, bro, at the end of the day. You want me to ask you a question?
Amen. Shkayach, man.
Yeah, nah, these Lubavitchers don't be saying Shkayach, bro. Okay, what's up?
So how come my fellow Chabad man are Shaliachim,
Shluchim, yeah, what's up?
How can they do that?
How can they what?
Why do they do Shaliach?
Why do they do outreach so that we could
bring shlichus, like shlichus to the people?
Yeah, outreach. Yeah. The Lubavitcher Rebbe instilled that, this generation's goal should be to bring all of the Jews that got lost throughout history, throughout war, who they lost their connection to Judaism because of persecution, that we need to bring them back in, and find them and bring them back to, what they once had, to bring their religion back inside of them. Restore that light, you know what I mean? Spread some light.
Okay, I'm actually not Chabad, but I actually have an actual question.
Real? What? Yo, what's your real name? Freaking. Oh, whatever, it's fine.
My real name?
Yeah, you don't have to, it's fine. Yo, it's
Yoni.
Yoni, very nice, Yoni.
Okay, bro, but so I was talking to my friends. So I go to I go to a Jewish school, but it ain't really that Jewish, right?
Okay.
It's they say they're modern Orthodox, but they're not. They're more conservative.
Like I got school vibes.
It's I learn Gemara, I learn all that stuff, but it isn't actually out of the Talmud and all that stuff. I have a female rabbi, Jewish history teacher. It's really
female
weird.
Rabbi.
Weird stuff, man.
Interesting.
But I got a guy I'm friends with, but he has a friend who basically tries to push him to be more Orthodox, but he hates it. And then I asked him about it, or he asked me about it, not being Orthodox. He was talking about how annoying it is. And then I told him, I'm not really going to push it onto you. You can do whatever you want. I'm not really going to tell you, be Orthodox, do what I want to do. But then I was after the conversation, I was thinking about it. Obviously it's a sin because he's not religious and all that stuff. So should I have done what the other guy did? What should I have done? Coming from a rabbi.
Wait, can you summarize that question real quick? Because there was a lot of stories going on. So could you summarize that in a sentence?
Yeah. So I have a friend, right? So
you don't have to just explain this. Yeah, just real quick, because I don't want to get lost again.
So basically, should I try to push upon someone to be Orthodox, or should I just ignore him and let him do whatever he wants?
it's an interesting thing, right? Shoot, what does it talk? It literally talks about a situation like this, I believe, actually in Tanya, funny enough, which I know you don't learn, but literally, what they usually say in situations where it's like you want, to like tell someone to be more religious, but you also don't want to like sound like, an asshole and just shoving things on them. The best way is to like approach them with kindness, like from like a true, genuine place. Like, hey man, like, this is, like the situation, but you could do like obviously whatever you want, free choice. So just overall, just have a positive tone with it. But don't go like too crazy or direct, because that's not really, you start don't make sure it's coming from just a place of love and genuineness, and like they could sense that. If you sound all upfront and you're confronting, sort of, that kind of turns people off. So that's sort of how I would approach it. But if you think he's in a sensitive state where it would just cause an outrage, I wouldn't poke that personally. But if you think that there's
I'm sorry for holding up, but like I got one more question. Like this is really important. I just need to ask.
All right, what's up?
So I have another friend, right? And
I've got a lot of friends.
Yeah, I'm very popular.
Oh, really? Okay, what's up?
But basically, he thinks he keeps kosher, but he eats dairy out, and that isn't really like my hashkafa, right?
What, like halavakum?
I don't know. He'll eat dairy at he'll only buy kosher meat, but then he'll buy dairy at like Pizza Blitz or whatever or something.
Oh, you're saying he'll eat dairy like right after or something?
No, like he'll eat at like not kosher places.
Oh, not kosher dairy. Period. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
But he thinks he keeps kosher, and he says he keeps kosher inside, but I don't trust it, because he says he said he'll only bring things with hechsher inside, but then he'll say like outside the house he'll only eat dairy.
Right.
So first of all, am I allowed to eat at his house? Because he says he keeps kosher, and he goes to a school where like they teach what kosher is, but I don't know, because he eats kosher outside. And also, if I shouldn't go to his house, how do I tell him that I don't believe he's actually keeping kosher?
What I would personally do is like, it's sort of awkward, but I would start off with like non-confrontation. Like, be like, no, I already ate. Oh, I'm good, bro. Like, no, I always eat before I come over. I'm literally like stuffed. Like, I'm actually good. I'm chilling and stuff like that. And literally find every excuse in the book to not have to, and this is what I would personally do, because then
that's what I've been doing. But then he just invited my entire family to a Shabbat meal.
Shoot. Right, and you asked him, right? You asked him his situation already, and he said it's all kosher.
Yeah, but he eats dairy at like Pizza Blitz and like Waffle House and all that stuff.
Well, does his family keep kosher, but he personally does that?
No, everyone in his family, and they all think they keep kosher.
Right.
And in the house they say they do, but how do I trust it?
Yeah, for sure. That's a tough one, bro. Me personally, I would have to find ways to postpone that and avoid it. If you want like a more direct freaking, you got to ask like someone in your community who like knows them better, because I don't know really much about them, so I can't really give a full context on that. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Jew boy.
I'm sorry, bro. But
don't worry.
I appreciate
You're
the
very
questions,
wise,
man. Oh, thank you, man.
Can you give me a
trying.
bracha?
Yo, man, I bless you that you figure this whole entire situation out, and that you be freaking a year Shemaim, a lamdin, get lots of money. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty holy shit, man.
Long, happy, healthy life. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
All right.
122 too, man.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Amen, bro. Have a good one, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye. Welcome to Ask the Rabbi, where I don't answer any questions. Because if you think about it, when you ask a rabbi, they don't actually give you an answer. They give you everything but the answer. So I'm actually more of a rabbi than you think. Yo, Skeeter with the $2. Thank you. Kosher applies to cheese? Yeah. The milk has to be like cleaned and like milked like a certain way. It's like a whole situation. Or checked when it's milked, when the cow's milked.
Call from
Schmerl.
Yeah, nice one, bro.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, what up, Schmerl? What's your question?
So I go to a school with a lot of Jewish kids, and I'm a little worried because I'm kind of worried of a sort of cultural assimilation where once you get to like the second or third generation immigrants, son of immigrants, they kind of lose their touch with Judaism.
Right.
So I see a lot of kids around me at my school who don't really know a lot about their faith or their culture, and I was just wondering what you think. Should I be worried about that sort of thing?
Have you heard of a certain group called Chabad?
Called what?
Called Chabad.
No.
Chabad is a wonderful group started about 7 generations ago by an ancient rabbi, the Shner Zalman of Liadi. And eventually, many rabbis later, a man named Rabbi Menachem Adol Schneerson started this movement where we find Jews that, aren't as religious and are more lost. Not lost, but they assimilated. And we try to drive them closer to the religion. So what I would do, if you want to, if you're personally worried about losing your connection, or if your friends are worried and they want to grow their connection closer, is I would type local Chabad houses in my area. And it will show ones that's probably within a few miles of you majority of the time. And over there is Jewish housing. You got a rabbi there, and they're willing to, their job is to freaking just talk and connect with you, answer anything about Judaism, help you as much as possible to observe religious traditions and any questions that you may have. So that's the best way now, I think, that you can, get closer to Judaism and not have the fear of losing that connection. You know what I mean?
That sounds good. I'm also a part of BBYO, so that also kind of what that is.
What's BBYO again? I heard of it.
It's B'nai Birth Youth Organization. It's like a teen fraternity thing.
Oh, it's on college things, or?
No. For high schoolers, it's more of just a way to connect with Jewish teens.
Oh.
But when I go to college next year, I want to find one with a Hillel. So that would be nice.
Bro, pretty much every single college campus has one of these Chabad houses that I talked about. And they also have Jewish fraternities. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about that, man. They're pretty much every single college has one. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just have one more question that's kind of unrelated.
Sure.
So next year when I turn 18, I'm doing Birthright. I was just wondering if you have any advice for what I should do.
Okay, I actually never went on Birthright, bro. I've never went.
Really?
I haven't. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I've never been. I never been. Yeah, but good luck, bro. I hope you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. All right.
Thanks for
taking my call.
Sure, for sure. I have not been on it, guys. I've not been on there. You're a victim of anti-Semitism. Any advice? Frick it, we ball, bro. That's the only advice I really got. You can't really. There's no point of coping over it or this or that. There's gonna be more of it. Just get used to it. We gotta toughen up, man. That's the only way.
Call from
Lex.
Yo, Lex, what's your question, bro?
All right, so in theory, if you had the choice between unlimited bacon, but no more video games.
You're not J-Slab, bro. You're not J-Slab, bro.
No, I need the answer. Or unlimited games. Unlimited games.
Yeah.
But no more games.
I'm choosing the unlimited games, but no games.
You get no games.
I know, but I can't have bacon. So that's sort of what I'm left with here.
How loud is very loud ice cream?
How loud is very loud ice cream?
Yes, that's what I asked.
Probably pretty loud, because it's I scream, right? It's not I talk in a regular voice. It's I scream, so it's probably pretty damn loud.
I don't like your answer.
Yo, hey! I thought it was logical. Yo, Jewboy445, another $2. Thank you, bro. Your dad's best friend is CEO BBYO. You're being for real? Well, if you're Jewish, then it's probably anyone's dad's best friend. No, I'm kidding. But, okay, so that sounds like another, outreach thing. It's just not Chabad. Not to be biased, but Chabad's pretty chill like that. You know what I'm saying? Wow, so much outreach on the Jew Boy channel. Guys, for those who aren't, the number only works when I'm not on the phone.
Call from
Jason.
Jason, okay.
to accept, press 1. To send.
Yo, Jason, what's your question?
Yo, this is actually my third time being on. My real name's Ashkenazi. I just want to let you know that Kobe hates you all.
Yo, what the flip? Skeeter, thank you for the $5. You only read the Bible in English. Did I really read the Bible? Yeah. I mean, if you read it, honestly, I mean, you actually know what it's talking about, right? I mean, HPR, $20. Guys, could we get a W in the chat for this? $20. That's crazy, bro. Thank you, man. Rabbi, you're taking some substances to help you communicate with the spirits. Okay. And I need tips from, and then he put God's name himself. Since I'm having trouble Allah and Jesus, they're like level 50 and the Hindu temple isn't helping me at all. I don't know what to say to that. Trying to communicate with the spirits. I don't approve of slaying. Yeah, that's not polite. But I appreciate the $20 a lot. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. All right, the phone's open. This is low-key kind of fun. We have some jokes, we have some whatevers.
Call from
Jacob,
yeah. Yo, Jacob, what's your question?
Yo, is the Rebbe Mashiach?
That's a crazy question. Wow, it's a good question. Oh, someone else is calling. Oh my God. Whoa.
From
Heather.
Yeah. Yo, what's your question, bro?
Yo, Jacob.
Wait.
Question.
Oh, wait. There's a delay. Okay. So basically, I have two questions. Okay.
Oh, of course. Yes, please.
So one is I was recently in like a bookstore and I was like, I want to learn more about Judaism, whatever. And I went to like the religious aisle and there was so many books about like, this is Christianity, like esoteric books about Christianity, about Islam and everything. And then I go to the Jewish aisle and it's the Torah and Holocaust books. And it's like, I'm not really trying to like read the Torah. It's kind of hard to read. I kind of want to get like a more entertaining way to read about Judaism or like the values and all that. I mean, what do you think about that?
Did you just put Judaism and entertaining in the same sentence?
Well, every other religion like has some type of entertaining like literature that they can read about it. I'd kind of like to.
Not for sure. That. Well, listen, I would start off reading the Old Testament, and there's for sure modernized versions that you can find online that give like a more clear, less old
but, like,
poetic
I've done
sounding.
that, but I'd like to hear like someone's interpretation. Like, all right, I could read a history textbook, or
right.
I could read like a historian write about the story and make it entertaining and something. I was kind of looking for something like that in Judaism.
What, you want like an anime made out of it? Loki, that'd be a good idea.
Bro, just an exciting book about Judaism that like kind of. I have a short attention span. I'm Gen Z, man. I just want to have.
I get it, bro. Shit, not gonna lie, we're kind of cooked, bro. I'm not even kidding. Here's the thing, bro. I grew up religious, so like I don't know the introductory book. I just know like start reading the Old Testament, and then like from there you can read like other stuff. And oh my God, bro, there's for sure books on freaking introduction to Judaism and stuff that you can find online where you need a freaking you want like a 20-second TikTok. You're not gonna get that,
no,
bro.
It's just crazy to me that like if I want to read like a modernized like the truth behind Christianity, like esoteric stories, like the meaning behind it, all that, I'll have like a plethora of reading for like Christianity or that in Islam. But in Judaism, I either read the Old Testament or like Talmud or a Holocaust book. Like, it seems like that's my options like here. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm being gatekeeped for my own religion sometimes.
Bro, there's only like 15 million Jews, so there's not enough writers that are writing modern.
I guess that might be what it is.
Writing modern day. You're actually pointing out like something good here. Yeah, there needs to be more. I'm telling you, they exist, bro. I personally never delved into it because I grew up with
Yeah,
it.
but then I can like look up like introductory, but then it would be like children's book. I don't know. I feel
Maybe
but
read
anyway,
a
I'll go
damn
on to my
children's
next.
book then. You don't know what it's like. Maybe it'll serve you good if you don't actually know anything about it, right? Why would you? You don't know?
But all right, here's my second question.
Okay, please.
Do you feel like sometimes one time I visited like I was just graduated university. I visited like the Catholic mass, and it was somewhat modernized. Like the Catholic people were relatively modernized. Obviously, they have some of the decadence of the Catholic Church, but like the aesthetics of Judaism, like they wear these kinds of like the outfits are like legitimately funny. And like, do you think that like the aesthetics of our religion like sometimes like kind of makes other like Jews like distance themselves from it, like the Chabad outfits?
Well, there's many different outfits, right? You got like the ultra Hasidic with like the big freaking furry hats, and then you got like the fedoras and stuff. Yeah, from the outside perspective, it does look pretty goofy, you know?
Yeah, right.
But that's sort of
and
how...
I think it's pretty easy for people to like villainize us when we're kind of dressed so animated, right? Like, I don't dress like that.
You were walking around like cartoon characters almost. I mean...
Yeah. Whereas,
I mean,
like, if you're a really religious Christian person, you just are. But if you're a really religious Jewish person, you have like this entire... You look like you're from like the 16th century Poland. Like, I don't know.
Well, one, it's, you got the tradition, but also we believe that, what you wear on the outside reflects like how you are on the inside. So how you externally show yourself can have an effect like on your soul. Like we believe that as well. But the actual style of it, literally the fact that it hasn't really, it's shifted throughout the centuries, by the way. The fact that it isn't more modernized actually is definitely up for discussion because
I feel like it could. Yeah. I mean, I've noticed with you, like you don't have that hair twirly thing and you don't wear that. I mean, you just doing
that's certain sects of the Hasidic movement, right? I'm Chabad. We don't have the long curls. That sect, right, have a beard though. That sect, they're just more strict about cutting the hair from that part of the face, sort of like how we're strict for cutting the beard. So they just believe that area of the face is just slightly higher. So they won't touch any of the hair in that area. So, that's one sect and that's a pretty small sect also. I mean, but they're usually the ones that get shoved on the media though, because they have a unique look and somehow they became the stereotype of what a Jew, like of what every Jew looks like when majority of Jews don't even look like that. So I actually think it's just a matter of representation of, like through media, they sort of got bullied a lot. So that's sort of, and that in turn made all of us look like we all dressed like that. But
and it kind of gives us a weird, goofy reputation. I feel like
majority don't dress like that though. I'm not dressed like that, right? I mean, and there's nothing wrong with them dressing like that. I'm just saying that majority don't dress like that. So
I just feel like it does feel like for a lot, even like a lot of Jews that I speak to, like a lot of people like. If you look up like Christianity YouTube, like there'll be people like so many YouTubers will speak about the depths of the religion and going into detail about it. Same with Islam. It feels like Judaism and almost is you're either in the Hasidic movement or you're not. But like for like an entry level Jewish person, like I feel kind of gatekeeped a little bit from even as another Jewish person. I feel kind of gatekeeped.
Have you ever been to Have you ever been to Chabad, bro?
I have, and it was good. Like I enjoyed it in college, but then like there's not a lot of content being made for like the everyday, like
you're saying on your own time, bro. You ever went to Chabad.org?
No.
My guy, there is a plethora of like thousands of hours of content explains about the weekly Torah portion, Kabbalistic stuff. They literally have videos made by multiple rabbis, and they dumb it down to like that anyone can listen to it. You don't need like much context. They explain everything.
I'll take a look at it, but you
got
should
it, bro.
Personally, since you're like the young Jew now, like I can't think of anyone else. You should make content a little bit like entertaining aspects of Judaism. Like not like you don't have to like make it into like a joke, but like talk a little bit like what Judaism even means and like what it is to be Jewish, and like kind of make like maybe videos about. I think it'd be kind of cool. Like
I thought of that, bro.
Spiritual side of videos, just for like people who don't know much about Judaism, that aren't going to read the Torah. They're just not like people who are busy. They can like learn about it. I think a lot of people in Christianity learn about the religion that way. So
I definitely thought of doing something like that. I actually had a little channel. It has a couple thousand subs. It's called Zvi. It's my name, TZVI. And I had this little thing called Jew Talk where I'd literally just like answer any question that people would ask, sort of like this, but like pre-recorded. And I had like a little series like that, but yeah, it is like I do ask myself a lot, like, should I make more religious educational content?
Because nobody is. I feel like religious Jewish videos, like Like when it was the Jewish holiday, like my mom will have us watch videos, and it clearly looks like these videos are catered towards an older, very religious audience, which is you know,
But bro,
religion's already having a hard time. Like
go on Chabad.org, bro. They have, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty open. So it's literally for people like you that don't have as much like understanding, you know, and to get it dumbest down.
You should put a book list on your YouTube page if you ever find one, like so people could check it out.
You know what? I'm gonna get to work on that. That you're right.
But like something that people can like entertainingly read, like that keep their attention sparked, you know.
I'll try to find some media, bro. I'm gonna try. But
all
right. Yo, I appreciate the question, bro. That was great, man. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Oh, this guy. Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, this guy says Jewish Learning Institute on YouTube. Yeah, JLI, bro. They're a great group. Yeah, they do it as well. For show. We're going for an hour. We'll do a couple more of these, and then we'll probably wrap it up. But by the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that. I want to start doing these streams more. So, Jewish people believe about the afterlife. You believe that you're in like this temporary like purgatory, which is sort of like hell, but it cleanses your soul, and then you go to heaven.
Call from
The homie.
Yo, the homie. What's your question, bruh?
Pakistan or India?
Wait. Wasn't there? What was that one meme that's like, I give up my whole life for what was it? You know the meme?
I don't know. No.
No? Please?
No.
Damn. What breed of Jewish person is Jew boy? What does that mean, bro? Oh shoot, I'm on Do Not Disturb. Okay, calls. This is the YouTube callers are much more interesting in my opinion.
Call from
Rafola Cohen.
Cohen. Yo, what's your question, bro?
Basically. Wait, is there someone else online?
Oh, you're good. What's up? What's your question?
Okay. So basically, if I'm a Cohen, can I marry an oily dude?
I want you to just like sit with that for a second and think about what you've done. All right, you got one more chance. What did you say?
Okay.
Yeah. He hung up, bro. Yeah. No more like, I'm going to let you sit with that and think about what you've said. How many people are calling? I mean, pretty much every time I hang up, it takes like 5 seconds because of the stream delay, 5-10 seconds. As I was saying.
Call from
Mo Falkowitz.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
Yo, how you doing, bro? I'm a huge fan.
Thank God. I appreciate it, man. What's your question?
Do you speak Yiddish?
Nah, not really.
Come on.
It's basic official Yiddish type shit. You know what I mean?
What do you speak? Just English?
Yeah, bro. I know, like, yo, say some Yiddish real quick, like basic.
What's master?
What? Baruch Hashem. But I mean, I got
Okay,
that.
okay,
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
know.
I know, like, basics. Listen, I mean, I learned, like, the Rabbi's, like, teachings, like, his sichos and stuff, and that's all in Yiddish. But, like, I can't, like, speak it like that. The long words will throw me off completely, and half of Yiddish is long words. So,
yeah, bro. It's my first language. That's why I know it. It's a very hard language.
You know Hebrew?
Me, I know a little Hebrew.
I'm saying I know like a little. I probably know more Yiddish than Hebrew at this point, just because like fundamentally it's so similar to English in certain ways.
I see.
But yeah, that's.
I got you.
I appreciate it.
I just want to say, bro, I think you're doing a great thing for the Jewish community. There's not that many people, going out there and putting in like a positive light, like you are.
Thank you, bro. I'm literally just trying to make us look normal. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah. Have a good day.
That's nice. Literally, I'm just trying to make us look like normal, chill dudes, bro. They stole our German language and put it in the middle of a freaking desert. What? Yeah, we'll take a couple more. Try calling it right straight to voicemail. That means that I put it on Do Not Disturb because I'm on the phone. So, yeah. So if you hear it ringing, there's like a good chance that I'll answer.
Call from.
Yo, what's your question, bro?
Oh, who is this? Wait, you're doing it for him?
What? Yo, this is you, boy. What's your question?
Oh, there's a delay.
Yeah, my fault. What's up?
What Jewish music do you listen to? And what's your...
Sorry, continue. What? Hello?
Yo, there's a delay. I'm hearing both at once. Give me a second.
Just mute my computer, bro. Or your computer, or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I just sorted it out.
All right. So what's your question?
Yeah, what Jewish music do you listen to, and what's your thoughts on Thank You Hashem?
Thank You Hashem is great. They're pretty chill, like they bring like nice religious content online, and that's a missing niche that needs to be filled, and they do a great job at it.
Do you think they're the modern version of Hasidus of what it was originally meant to do?
That's a very deep loaded question. I don't know. I think they're like a great Jewish organization that, spreads Judaism online. I mean, and that's great overall for Judaism. So,
I mean, do you like their music and whatever?
Oh, the music, right? They do musicals. I'm mainly talking about like their video content. I don't really, bro, not gonna lie. I don't be listening to music like at all. Like,
once you get into Jewish music and start
I know Jewish artists obviously, but I don't like casually listen to I listen to podcasts, bro. I'm boring.
I'm saying that you put music in your content, so why don't you put actual Jewish music in your content?
What music do I put in my when?
I'm saying for any meme video or any time you have a call that's not related to the actual meme itself.
I mean, I'll use like music if it's like if I'm speaking like a villain, I'll have like villain music. I use All For One. It's from like an anime, but majority of Jewish music just doesn't really. I mean, it just doesn't really fit the context of video because there aren't Jewish guys making like evil background music. They're making like positive music. It's not like a preference. It's more of just like what's available, and that type of music isn't really available in the Jewish community. It's mainly just like upbeat. Majority of it's honestly kind of copy paste. I think Jewish music needs to get a little bit more creative. But
say if you aren't listening, how would you know?
No, I don't listen to it like when I'm walking or like exercising. But like I hear songs, I know, it all just sounds sort of just like positivity and like upbeatness and everything's happy. And
you think there needs to be more like an NF type, like depressing, more moody?
I'm not saying that there should be, because obviously you want to show Judaism in like a positive light.
I think there should be.
You think there should be? It's a difficult situation because like you don't want to like show Judaism in like certain bad lights, but also at the same time when you don't do that, you just end up with the same stereotypical music.
Wait, why do you have to show Judaism in a bad light? Why can't you just show like personal struggles in a bad light without being positive?
Oh. I feel like those songs. You're saying there's no songs like that exist in the Jewish
There's
world?
one or two. I'm saying you have like Attire, The Rain. That's like I'm saying that's a famous song right now.
Right? Yeah. I mean, so what? Someone's got to make it, bro. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I don't make music. Do you want to make it?
I don't know. Maybe eventually. Let's see.
Go make some music, bro. Follow your dreams.
Another question. Shalom Greenspan, awkward bacher on Twitter.
What do you say? Sorry?
Shalom Greenspan, awkward bacher on Twitter. It's a Twitter account.
Okay. I may have seen that. I don't know, though. What about him?
No, because I feel like it'd be very much your style of content, not publicly, but it's Jewish calls that are knocking the Frum community.
Really? Like he takes calls and stuff?
No, he makes calls, like calls. And so he has these different characters. He did the Thank You Hashem, Fishy Swishy Yum Yum. So if you look at his YouTube channel, he has parodies of a bunch of different singers.
Interesting. I haven't seen it. Well, yeah, I only know I only know like the Thank You Hashem, like just like the like educational stuff.
So the funny part about their most popular song right now is made by AI.
Really?
Supposedly.
Uh-oh.
And not only was it made by AI, the original one was a parody making fun of them, and they just took it.
But What do you mean the original one was making fun of them?
If you look on his YouTube channel, they made a parody of Thank You Hashem style, fishy swishy yum yum, that the lyrics make no sense. And then they just did it with him using AI.
Interesting. Wow. I mean, that's great. That's great, man. I don't know.
So you don't seem to be in the Jewish content at all. Just
I'm into Jewish content. Like I'll like look at like Jewish memes on like Twitter. Reddit has some good stuff, but specifically, what's up?
Would you post content on 24/6?
I assume that's a Jewish media outlet. I've never heard of it.
It is very popular now.
Right. Yeah, I'm not as much in like. I mean, think about it. My content. I grew up with like just overall content, like on media, like YouTubers, TikTok, like all that stuff. So that's the content I ended up making. Like I was pretty. Like I guess I wasn't as that stuff wasn't as filtered for me. Like I saw all that stuff growing up.
Would you take your content to put on the Jewish platform?
Oh, I mean, I would have to speak with them, and obviously, which platform do they want? Also, like, are they just like ripping content and putting it on there? Is there like a deal that we're having? I don't know. Like, I need to see what
they
it's
do
about.
deals. They do deals and they pay well.
Funny. I mean, there was this one Jewish thing that reached out to me. I'm not gonna say who. They were like a big Jewish channel. They like post like Jewish content, and I think they just wanted to have me on there. I'm not opposed to it. It's just something I haven't ventured into, so I literally just have to check it out and see if we're open to doing it.
I'm saying you're not the only person who has a large Jewish channel that doesn't really lean into it crazy.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
I'm saying Shni is another channel on YouTube that he's from. It's like a couple 100,000 subscribers. So he did like 1 or 2 videos on how to explain Gemara, and that's in how he does analysis.
Interesting. Yeah, I honestly just haven't seen him, bro.
So you seem to be not on the Jewish side of the content. Maybe get into it.
Bro, I'm be watching like Brain Rot and like no, I'm not really in it. I see it sometimes. I see it on Twitter. I'm on Jewish Twitter, right? I see all that stuff, and I'm on it on Reddit. But yeah, not as much on YouTube, I guess.
Maybe get into Jewish platforms like 24/6.
I'll check it out, man. Honestly, I'm curious at this point, so I'll definitely take a look at it. But
okay, this is the yeshivish world. I'm going from a yeshiva bacher standpoint.
I'm saying, I don't know. I mean,
probably completely separate from Chabad.
I don't know if it really is. Like, it could be that they do know, and I'm just like in a bubble here. I literally just haven't seen it. I mean,
out of town bubble.
Yeah, out of town, exactly. Ohio bubble, bro. I don't know.
You gotta go into like Lakewood or Brooklyn and
I've never been to Lakewood once.
You gotta go to Lakewood.
I want to go.
Best Gashmias. Best
Gashmias, yeah.
100%.
I do want to go Lakewood one day, but
you got to go to the heart of the yeshivish community to see like real like
the kishkas of the yeshivish community.
Or just go around to yeshivas, just show up there and see if anyone recognizes you.
No, that happens to every yeshiva and synagogue I go to at this point.
Try the most yeshivas, see if it happens.
I have a feeling that a lot of people will know me in the yeshivish, probably more than Chabad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but I mean, I gotta go one day. So, but yo, bro, this was low-key a good conversation. So I appreciate you educating me on on the Jewish content, man. I gotta check.
You gotta check yourself out. Do your messages work on here?
This is a temporary number. It gets deleted after. Yeah.
I'm saying for now, for the next like 10 minutes or whatever.
But if you can DM on my Instagram and I can check it out if you have something you want to send.
All right, fine. I'm saying, will you see it though?
I look through all my DMs. Yeah. Just let me know it's you from the stream.
Okay, fine.
All right, have a good one, bro.
Have a good one. Bye.
Damn. Should we do one more question? We'll do one more question. One more question. We got some Jews. I hope like I need to like translate some words. We're being like, I don't know how. Do you guys understand everything I'm saying, or is some of the topics too niche when I'm talking to like religious Jews? Like, do you guys need some explaining?
Call from
Manny.
Wow. Yo, what's up, bro? What's your question? What's your question? What's
up?
Shit,
what's up, bro? I got a question. So I got two questions for you, man.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so my question is, in the state of the world right now, do you think Jerusalem, in the state of Judaism, is on the rise or on the low?
The rise or the low?
Yeah. Like what's going on right now, I have not when I go on TikTok, I see more negativity towards like the Jewish people.
Right.
And
I mean, the morale's definitely there in the Jewish community. I mean, they don't seem to be worried at all. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what's your next question?
Okay. This is really a weird, strange question, but would you ever collab with like, if Aiden Roth ever like called you and say, hey, let's do like a Jewish stream, would you do that, or do you think that bridge is burned?
I would do it. I'm down, to collab. Do you know who Yossi Pharaoh is?
No, I have not.
He's this Jewish guy. He's Chabad like me. He puts, he goes around and he like prays with Jewish celebrities. And he was actually supposed to get me on one of his streams a couple times because they're actually buddies. It just didn't end up working out. But it's funny that you mentioned that. Next week, Aiden Ross is having a boxing event on his stream. And there's there's a person known as the Florida Jit who is a Jewish Instagram content creator, and he's gonna be fighting on that card. And he called me about a week ago, and he told me that he wants a rabbi in his corner. And I said I'll pull up, so I will be on that stream next week. So it's funny you mentioned that. It's crazy you mentioned that. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'll meet Aiden, but I will be on that stream next week for like during his walkout to the ring. So I guess you got something to look forward to, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the
I
question,
appreciate it because I've been waiting for you to call.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, bro.
Take care, man.
Okay. One more. Yeah, I'll be. It's gonna be on Sunday. Sunday night is the fight. So if you guys want to see that. One more call. Calling. It's not like it's like a real thing.
Call from.
Or she.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's your question?
I got a difficult question for you, though. I don't know if you'll be able to handle it.
Guess we'll find out.
Okay. If you could only keep one, would you rather keep Chites Rambam Shloisha Prakim or Attack on Titan?
Yo, why would you do this to me, bro? You know that like that I'm an Attack on Titan fan, right?
It's tough stuff.
You know that like I just finished watching that the third time, right?
Third time?
Oh, you thought like you were like trolling with that question. I think it's the greatest show of all time.
Okay, but Chites Rambam is the most daily Torah.
I know, bro. Listen, what do you think, bro? No, I'm gonna choose Chitas freaking Rambam, bro. We gotta freaking spread the light. You know what I'm saying? But bro, Attack on Titan's a good show. Yo, if no one's watched Attack on Titan, bro, oh my goodness. I didn't think a show was better than Breaking Bad until I watched that, bro. Oh my god. Insane. Honestly,
to watch, okay? I gotta catch up. I only finished it once. I'm like thinking.
Bro, you're lacking, bro. Yeah, I just finished my third. I'm watching Death Note again for a second time.
Actually, just got someone to watch it. Actually, just now. Death Note started that, but Attack on Titan's better second watch or not?
What do you say?
Attack on Titan's better on the second watch. You notice all the
yes. Don't spoil it for the people. Yeah, bro. It's insane foreshadowing. It's right in front of your face. It's insane. It's funnier every time I watch it, bro. It's really good. It's so good.
So yeah, maybe I'll have to start a second one. Okay.
You got
it, bro. Do for your smicha? What did you do? You did Shabbos Taruvos. What did you do?
Shabbos. Well, Shabbos is just like a bonus. Taruvos, Basar B'chalav, Kalim. What's the other one? I forgot the name.
Maybe Moecho, maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn, okay, you did more than me. I kind of just scanned my way around it. Just finished off.
Bro,
listen, Rabbi title. I'm throwing the Rabbi title.
Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah. Nah, I did it all, bro. I did it all. We don't play around here.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bro. I'll start my second round. Enjoy.
Yeah, have a good one, bro. Good question. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Yo, Skeeter with that guy was lit. Yo, Skeeter with the $5. You saw a video of a Jewish guy doing push-ups, and his dangling things were touching the ground. Is this a sin? Should I gouge out my eyes? No, that's not a sin. What are you talking about? Thanks for the $5. One more question. Why not? One more question. One more question.
Call from
Ben Adi.
Yo, Ben, what's your question, bro?
Hey, I am a Jew from Yemen, and I just like to, because I've never had a formal conversation with an Ashkenazi, and I just like to ask a few religious questions, based on tradition and stuff.
Okay. What's up?
So I'm Ben Adi. I'm from Yemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay. I don't know what that. Okay, great. What's up?
And I just want to know because in Judeo-Yemeni culture, we have this thing where we believe you Ashkenazim are always rich and always like, how do I explain this and not sound rude? You guys are just like proportionally more intelligent because you buy your intelligence. Is this true?
What do you mean buy our intelligence?
It's a joke, but some people genuinely believe it, that because you are super rich, you somehow are able to buy your way into getting better intelligence.
I'll tell you what it is. It's instilled, like the values in our community is like, we're literally instilling from a young age, like how to think. We learned the Talmud, Gemara, right? That stuff is literally, that's way too intellectual for kids to be learning, but we learn it, and it makes us freaking smart for some weird reason. Like, that book literally makes us smart, man. And we help out, bro. Like, Jews help out other Jews, bro. Like, we have this community vibe going on. So we're all just trying to help each other out and educate each other. And every community should do that. But the Jewish community, I guess Ashkenaz I think Sephardi is also really good at it, but they're very much, helping each other out and educating. So we're always trying to uplift each other, help each other out. No one's paying for smartness. I don't know how that would work,
Yeah, I'm sorry. My the way I phrased it, my English is not the best. I'm from Yemen.
You're good, bro. You're good.
But yeah, I'm currently in Judea and Samaria right now. I actually bought a number to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I appreciate you going all the way, man. I'm honored. That's
Dude,
crazy.
yeah, because, bro, I've been watching you for years, man. This is like a dream come true. By a wise religion.
No way, bro. I thank you for supporting all these years, man. I'm so glad I'm able to speak to you and give you this call, man. And it was a good question too. So yeah, I appreciate it.
Another question I got is because I don't know, because I'm Chardal Orthodox Yemeni. I don't know what sect of Orthodox are you.
I'm Chabad. I mean, Orthodox, yeah, religious.
Like Lubavitch?
Yeah, Lubavitch, but yeah.
And I am what I consider myself Jununda Yahudi. It's basically Arabic for like a soldier of the Jews. And I don't know how do you view like us defenders of Judea and Samaria against Amalek?
It seems a little based and political, bro. I'm trying not to get too crazy deep into it, bro.
Okay, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? But,
my bad.
You're allowed to ask a question. You shouldn't be not allowed to ask questions, but that's just what I'm doing for this stream specifically because I want to keep it more lighthearted. You know what I mean?
Now, I have a better question for you.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the new season of Amazing World of Gumball?
I have never watched it, bro. I never watched Gumball, bro. You think we had those cable channels, bro? We were cheap Jewish family, bro. We freaking had PBS Kids. Okay, I was watching Wild Kratts and Arthur. Okay, I wasn't watching Amazing World of Gumball, although I wish. I had to watch like Disney, like on YouTube, like recorded on someone's camera. You know what I mean?
Like you don't even like watch the show online or by anything.
I just never. I would watch like Disney stuff online. I've never watched Amazing World of Gumball though. It just never happened, dude.
All right, well that's something you need to do. Okay, if you're going to be binge watching anime, you will have to watch Amazing World of Gumball.
But it seems more like isn't it more of like a kid show, sort of?
Okay.
I feel like I'm kind of old at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's shown as that, but it really is still an amazing show.
Okay, I know what you mean. Sort of like Avatar, Last Airbender, sort of like that also.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what? I'll add that to my freaking list of shows, bro.
All right, but that's all my questions I have for you, Achi.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, you got like a number to call, bro. I really appreciate that, man. You're lit, bro.
All right, thank you, man. Yeah, but I'm keeping this number though. I'm keeping this. This is something I pay a subscription for.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right, dude. Yo, thanks for calling in, man. Have a wonderful day.
All right, you too, man.
Bye-bye. We got fans from all over the world calling in, bro. That guy, that's lit. That guy, yeah, hell yeah, man. That's cool. We got Jews all over the world, man. All right, I think we're gonna end it there. That seems like a good place to end it. I'm not like sick of it yet, but like it feels like good. Like I didn't drag it for, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all want to see more of this? This was a fun stream. I noticed that the viewership is higher, which means more people are interested. It seems that people were more into this thing. So I'm probably gonna do more of these. And the clips I get, and I can make some good clips out of this also. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and to join the Discord in the description. And to everyone that sent super chats, donations, things like that, I really appreciate that. It does help a ton, and I do give Meiser. I give 10% of that to charity because, you know, Jewish and stuff. So I do appreciate that. But we'll hopefully do more of these, God willing. And I believe that is it. I got some TikToks and Reels to make. Yeah, all right.